But with this, let's also welcome on board Manoj Alimchandani, who is joining us on the show right now. Hi, good afternoon, Manoj, and thank you so much for your time. Firstly, how do you assess the financial situation of Adani Group? It's been a stellar year for the group overall, and it's a conglomerate present in various divisions. So give us some sense that what is your view on Adani Group of the stocks as well as a group as a whole, and from here on, where do you see that headed?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. As we can see, this is Adani's decade. Adani business in infrastructure, a business opportunity not only in India, but in the world. Rebuilding infrastructure globally and in India. Earlier, it was about regulations. Those things happen in a high growth business. And today we see group has done uh, excellent in terms of growth, in terms of EBITDA, in terms of performances in various sectors. Not only the traditional business, it is known for incubation. And today, what one can see, what happened the last few days, Adani Defence and Aerospace at the forefront incubating opportunities which could be huge, not only in ammunitions, but in submarines and drones, in aircrafts. The name spells it all. And just imagine the great growth opportunity it can capture. Not only that, today we see the group has an advantage in terms of agile promoters traveling globally and in good books of the administration of the topmost country. If we have that advantage, the trade deals are happening. I think there's no other group which can take better advantage in this new tariff system and trade deals with the close involvement, particularly in countries like Israel and US. That opportunity can be also humongous. Performance is great, cash flows are great, much conservative than required for high gestation projects like energy, hydrogen, ports. So summary, they have presented, it's excellent. There are prior period one-off items. If you consider that, performance is even better. And not only that, stock market performance also in the last year, the group has done relatively very well. And it seems many of the companies have outperformed the Nifty. That's a great advantage.
That's right, Mr. Manoj.
Well,
Hi, this is Kanishka also joining in. A very good afternoon to you. You were just talking about Adani Defence earlier, and I wanted to take up a follow-up question on that. So I just wanted to understand, your outlook on the defence bet that Adani is placing. Where do you think it stands against its peers, both in the private and public space?
Well, the government has talked about a public-private partnership. And who else other than this group which has experience and shown performance also in precision strikes? What we saw happened a few days ago. It happened with the help of drones built in a company where the group has closely nurtured the investment. And now recent collaboration also in submarines. That can be a huge opportunity. People are looking at other shipyard stocks and aircraft stocks which are in PSU. And one looks at the opportunity here. This company is at the forefront and has also performed very well in precision strikes. A lot of it is not discounted in the markets, but it can be really huge. And particularly in terms of the association or the promoter globally now, it can be a huge global opportunity, not only to manufacture in India, in terms of indigenization of high technology infrastructure in defense, but also exports, because most of the countries are looking at India as a base for getting arms and ammunitions and missiles for the deterrence and peace for the world. And this is a great opportunity for the group. It has not been mentioned about it because it's a small business financially, but strategically, it's a very, very important business, and the best is going to come. And hopefully, it can drive a huge business growth for the group, besides for the country, not only in terms of Indian but also in exports. Cash flow management is great, great. In fact, the company is very, very conservative considering the past experiences and has been managing cash flows very, very well. It can substantially improve the financial performance much better in line with the global infrastructure companies. But these are the great opportunities in terms of it's not only defense in one area. It could be submarines, it could be aircraft, ammunition, drones, missiles. You just name it, where precision is involved. And we had the best partners. Israel is one of the topmost countries in the world in terms of defense capability, in terms of modern technology. And today, the group has got very good relationship with the business in the country and also with the government. And there is strong support coming in from Israel and US for the business group. So it could be a wonderful thing. Besides defense, we have cement. All infrastructure today is coming from cement. Today, when we are talking about roads, the transport minister is talking about the roads could be manufactured in-house in a factory and just installed outside. Who else can benefit other than Ambuja and ACCs of the Adani Group? So huge opportunity. This is fast tracks also leading to efficiencies. And timing is right. And we have to see the debt is managed well, but the cost of debt is coming down. The cost of debt is among the lowest in the country for a large business house.
Sure.
And also expected to go further down with the rate cut cycle to the advantage.
All right, but Mr. Alimchandani, with Adani Ports being the cash cow for the company, we are seeing operational efficiency improving for some of the other group companies like Adani Green. Give us some sense that which segment or verticals do you believe will drive the re-rating for Adani Group in the times ahead, where you find a scope for a valuation re-rating as well?
Well, valuation re-rating has to come in Adani Enterprises if the defense business is fully coming into it. So it can drive valuation because it got affected substantially a few years back because of regulatory issues. And then the company stepped in to do very conservative cash flow management. If defense coming into it in a big way, it can drive substantial re-rating. And ports, if we see the container business is growing at 20%, and also the traffic is growing at 8%, which is much more than the GDP of the country. And there are new ports coming in. So which can drive further advantage because the company today doesn't know where to keep the future cash flows for the next 5 years. So just imagine the huge the potential for growth which can come. The cash flows are huge, and why they should be used for driving down debt today. It can be used for growth in the group itself. So that is a good business. Cement is a good business. They are taking over companies like ITT Cementation, a very small company today, but known for very high technology. So looking at the group infrastructure business and airports, the cycle is started where the new airports are going to be commissioned in the very, very near future. So that can be a good advantage. We know the company chairman has visited a new port coming at Panvel, which is just ready to go. And today, huge connectivity ahead of the this thing. Connectivity is improving, so everybody should be able to the new port. All road connectivity, rail connectivity is improving. It has never happened before. This shows the group has a full support of the of the government to drive Indian airports to the next stage, world-class airports, where in fact other countries, prime ministers are being invited to look at the Indian airports and showcase today in global media.
That's right.
And they are really seeing the world-class infrastructure is here and it is being highly appreciated also. So re-rating, well, yes, considering the past, it has stabilized and growth, but re-rating will happen in should have been a big way, which much better coverage coming from the analysts. So far, they have been hesitating, but some people enter late than never and seeing the cash flows. And this is just last 5 years of investment has gone into capex, which came into the summary. And now with the profits coming in earlier than expected in infra companies, it can be really huge growth, which will be given by ratings by the analysts of the world. So that will happen.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Manoj. That's all the time we have for now. I'm so sorry. We'll catch up with you again. But thank you so much for sharing us that outlook you have on the Adani Group companies. Great chatting with you.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Yeah.